Internal striking versus external striking. Is there a mysterious force called chi? In my opinion, yes, but it's depending on how you name it and what you're able to do with it. However, it's not a mysterious force. It's a way of configuring the body so that the body produces different kinds of energy. So today we're going to try to illustrate that for you. In my first breaking magic, I showed you the power of speed. That was an external break. But today we're going to explore what we like to call the internal shockwave method. In the internal shockwave method, you have to configure and use the body a slightly different way. But again, having studied both external and internal arts, I'm going to show you in a more concrete fashion. Today's challenge is going to be different. I'm going to show you how external boards are broken, and that's usually a force thing. But I'm going to refer to my board and just give you a basic lesson about what you're about to see. Here's the task we have at hand today. We have here 4 boards on a breaking stand. And I've illustrated it this. Obviously, there's going to be downward force. Again, like I said in the first video, the boards are going to have to bend and bend in order to break and fail to break. So, when we have boards stacked like this, the force coming down must break board on table number 1 and have sufficient force to travel through boards 2, 3, and 4. However, the more interesting thing is this, is that I promised to you that we're going to do something called a shockwave break. That's a little different. The board breaking that you see generally in martial arts is an external break. What occurs is this. The person must first gain a root, number 2, activate his core muscles, and then transfer it to his exoskeletal muscles with speed, weight, balance, and alignment. Take out any of those factors, and the board break externally won't be made. But as I promised you today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do what I like to call an internal break, a different configuration of how the body is being used. In this, similar things occur. I must gain a root. Number 2, I must activate my core muscles. Number 3, I must activate my exoskeletal muscles. And then I have to transfer back to my core. That transference will bring what's called a shock wave. Now, to show you there's no chicanery in this, right, these boards are solid. But we're going to add one more factor. We're going to take hand pads that you use to protect your hands when you're practicing boxing. If I was to put 3 hand pads on my chest and allow you to strike them, not enough shock wave would go through to do enough power unless you know what you're doing. You won't see me winding up. You won't see me trying to throw a lot of body weight. You won't see me jumping to gain that body weight as you see it external breaking. What you're going to see is a generated shock wave break, a transference of energy from my hand through the boards to bring about the same effect as if I'd thrown all the power and speed on the boards like an external stylus. Here are the 4 boards. Before I place each one down, I will test it. These boards have not been tampered with in any way, shape, or form. And they're going to move down onto the breaking stand. Actually, this hurts. I hope you appreciate this part of my demonstration. Next, we're going to add the mystery element. 3 boxing hand pads placed on top of the boards. And now, the break.